Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome back to a great week of learning. I want to make sure you guys know today starts Math NWEA, or at least the window. Could possibly a lot of you will start on tomorrow, which is totally fine. But I want to make sure that you guys are doing your best. We'll go over a few pieces again today. We'll go over a few other things, and let's get to announcements. All right, today is Monday, December the 4th, 2023, and these are your morning announcements. Wesleyan Middle School is now at school-wide side of distinction. The mission of Wesleyan Middle School is to reveal the genius of each Wildcat through a culture of joy, respect, and excellence. We believe every person deserves to be seen, affirmed, and to grow. Let's get Wildcat ready, everyone. Our lanyards and IDs are around our necks. Our binders and our student organizers are with us. Backpacks, fanny packs, and purses are in our lockers. Hats, sunglasses, and hoods are off. AirPods and phones in our lockers, and blankets stay at home. All right, today is a wind day with a white day, so that means we'll have block 6, 7, 8, 9, and lunch will be with periods 1 and 6. All right, just a reminder, Wesleyan Best Buddies will meet on Wednesday, December 6th after school at C100. Please make sure you see Ms. Bellamy with any questions in C100. All right, congratulations Daviante Lane for winning the Pacer tickets from the Roebuck auction. He bid 200 Roebucks and won them. Thank you to Mr. Gross for donating the tickets, and good luck to the Pacers tonight as they play the Celtics. All right, fall into a reading challenge. Again, is going on through December the 15th. The grade level with the most minutes will have ice cream at lunch the last week before winter break. Don't forget to log your minutes in Beanstack. Ask your ELA and advisory teacher. The challenge is going all the way through the 15th. It sounds like right now 6th grade is beating everybody, but we'll see if the 7th and 8th grade can come up on that. Wildcat Focus, writing in your student organizer every class. Wildcat Focus, be on time to every class. All right, let's make sure we clean up Wesleyan. Talk about the restrooms here in just a second. I want to talk about that, but make sure you wash your hands at least 20 seconds. And then also prevent the spread of germs by coughing and sneezing into your sleeve. All right, go to Honor Schools and recognize your teacher. This recognition today is from Miss Marble. It's for Miss Marble from Andon. She says, stayed on top of me for my whole 7th grade year and you followed the rules. This helps me become a better student in 8th grade, and she's always did nice things and asked nothing in return. She helped me with work whenever I needed it, so I thank her for all she does. That's Ms. Marble. So thank you, Ms. Marble, and thank you, Andon, for honoring Ms. Marble. Want to give a shout out. Got a couple shout outs for period 1 math classes, and I'll have one tomorrow too. So Ms. Campbell's period 1 and 6 algebra class. They're a great bunch of thinkers in that class, and they're all in on trying to find solutions even when they were wrong, and Mr. Pitcock proved that they were wrong. They took it in a plum and kept working hard on it. So good job, Ms. Campbell's period 1 and 6 algebra class. Tutoring opportunities for the week. Today we are full on. Teacher Salmon, Ms. Jackson, Ms. Maridi for orchestra, Ms. McGee for 8th grade ELA, Ms. Perry for social studies and social justice, and Mr. Andre for French. Look, we are full all week. Please make sure if you're staying, your parents know you're staying. Please don't get in the habit of like the parents that come up here and wonder where you're at. You should be telling them where you're at for each of the weeks. All right. Don't forget NWEA starts today, math. Don't forget, we do not want you here. Here's the deal. Remember, we want you in one of these 3 quadrants. We want you to have high achievement and high growth, or low achievement, high growth. Because 40th percentile is the achievement percentile. We know that some tests are made to where some of you can't, or some of you are working towards that, which is fine. But as long as we're up in high growth, we know we're making our progress towards the 40th percentile. We also know that some of you were in the 98th percentile and things like that, and it's really impossible to grow past that. They even said your growth goal is like the same rate you have now, which is also great. You can have high achievement, low growth, high achievement, high growth, or low achievement, high growth. But what we don't want is if you're below the 40th percentile and you're not growing. We cannot have that. So if your goal is still if you were in the 10th percentile, we want you to grow at least into the 11th percentile. That means a RIT score of about 4 to 5 questions, which means you got to keep a focus. Real start focus on all your NWEA questions. All right, we aren't doing a spring test. There is no spring test. There is no spring test. So this is the last chance you get to show on NWEA how much better you've gotten. So when we talk about every Wildcat every day gets better, that means we're all in here. Okay, so let's make sure that we are not in the pink area of low achievement and low growth. Don't forget there are 2 parts to a score, the written percentile. the richer score you get, the percentile is where you are comparing with grade level students in the world. Meaning your growth goal, which is usually 3 RIP points, keeps you at the same percentile. If you want to go up in percentile, you need to grow more than your expected growth. So let's just look at this. Like a 215 in the fall for a 6th grader is 59 percentile. That's way above proficiency. That's in that excellent high growth that's over here in that one quadrant. But if you get the same score in the winter, you actually would go down in percentiles by 5%. And it gets even, like in 7th grade, it gets even worse. So this, like it's 215, you're still proficient. But look, we've gone down 12 percentile points. Now, if you get all the way to 8th grade and the winter score, you actually slip below what's called proficient. So we want to make sure we continue to stay. So if you're at the 59 percentile, a 215 needs to be a 218 the next time. It needs to be something higher this time. So we need to make sure that we're keeping up all of our numbers. All right, so I got a couple of different screens here for expectations. Don't forget there's 0 plate fighting, 0 shadow boxing, 0-2 for flunging here at Wesleyan, and 0 neck slapping. And don't forget our pass protocol. Each student gets an average of 1 pass a week and no passes in the first 20 minutes or last 20 minutes of class. Cafeteria, stay in your seat and have your ID. Breakfast students, you must report directly off the cafetorium to get breakfast, directly off the bus to get breakfast. And we do not want any of that breakfast food coming out of the cafeteria at all. So all the food should be eaten in the cafetorium. Now, a new one for this week, and I'm talking now, girls, if you want, you can ignore this announcement, okay? You know, sometimes we get on the girls for some things and we get on boys. This is not a girl issue right now. Don't make it one either, ladies. But gentlemen, in each of the 3 grade levels, and mostly 6th and 7th, but some 8th, I want to talk about restroom privacy. If a student is using the restroom, especially the stall, and you're trying to get in, around, and look into it, you're done for the year. It happens, and I'm gonna ask that you have an evaluation prior to coming back to Wesleyan. If you do it twice, you're being expelled. There is no reason anyone in this school should not have the appropriate restroom privacy when they are using the restroom. That is an end of discussion thing. Mr. Allen and I were talking about this on Friday. We'll just remove you from the school building. If we hear you're doing it, you're just going to be removed. It's just that simple. And make sure, here, I'll even get to my, like, if it's going to be a problem, you're not going to be in school. It's just that simple. We've had to do this for other things. We'll do this for this. If you're going to cause an issue in the restroom by trying to invade someone's privacy, you won't be here at Wesleyan. Okay? That's just not going to happen. So again, you've been told this is appropriate. You give the students using the restroom appropriate privacy. Don't forget our motto, Cada Wildcat, Cada Dia Mejor, which means every Wildcat, every day, gets better. Again, good luck on NWA. If you're starting this, well, you are starting the math this week. Focus, focus, focus. And we're going to do well on it. Thank you.